Hey guys, a new tutorial. We have got a cute little pumpkin puff, perfect for any fall day or Halloween that is coming up very soon. And it's very simple to make. I'm going to give you the list of supplies and then we will go ahead and get started. Okay guys, the list of supplies that we are working with today, we are using 3/8 inch ribbon in the colors of orange and green. I hate to break it to you, but yes, we are going to be using a needle and thread. I'm working with upholstery thread because you can tug on this a little bit more. It's stronger and it's going to withstand that tugging. A needle. You'll need your scissors and your clip, and I'm also working with a couple of felt pieces, but you won't need those until we actually secure the clips to the little pumpkin. Alright, but get your supplies and we will get started. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to cut our 3/8 inch ribbon into strips, and I'm going to need 45 strips of ribbon for this puff. I'm going to be using 40 3-inch pieces of the orange, and then I'm going to use 5 of the green, and that's going to be in the very middle for our stem, and these are going to be 4 inches. We're going to want our stem to puff up in the middle, just slightly larger than the orange pieces. Alright, so what I did is went ahead and cut about 15 inch pieces, and I'm just going to line them all up and we'll cut them all together. And like I said, I'm going to use 40 pieces of 3/8 inch strips of 3-inch ribbon, and this is going to be the base for the pumpkin. Sorry, I think I just kicked the camera. I'm just going to come over here, and these are going to be the strips for the pumpkin, measuring 3 inches, and I will need 40 of these. Just like that. So go ahead and clip 40 strips. Okay, now I've got all 45 strips completed, and I have measured out 20 of the orange, 5 of the green, and another 20 of the orange. And this is how I'm going to layer them on my needle and thread. 20, then 5, then another 20. Okay, now you're going to take your needle and thread and just thread the needle. Knot it at the end. You're not going to need too big of a piece of thread. I don't even know how much this is, but I won't need this much. Alright, now we're going to start adding our strips. I'm going to take the first 20 orange and we're going to fold them to form a loop. But you want to make sure your ends are even and they're touching each other. And then we're just going to take the needle and stick it right here at the end. And notice I didn't go at the very end, just slightly below it. Alright, and go ahead and add the 20 oranges. Fold it. Just pop it on there. Until you have all 20 assembled. And as you can see, I've got the first 20 of the orange on the needle, and I'm not going all the way to the bottom of the needle. But if some slip, that's okay. Alright, now we're going to take the green and we're going to put it right on top of our orange. And these are going to serve as the stem for the pumpkin. And remember, they're going to be slightly larger than our orange pieces. So just do the same techniques and add your green pieces. Okay, and now you're going to take the rest of your orange, those 20 strips of orange, and we're going to place it on top of the green, and we're going to sandwich the green in between 2 layers of orange. Okay, and now we have 20 of the 3-inch loops on top, 5 of the 4-inch loops in the middle, and then another 20 of the 3-inch loops on the bottom. Now, see that thread and my needle? I'm just going to take all these pieces and I'm going to pull them down. Don't go past your knot here. Hopefully it won't let you. So you can just pull them down on the thread, and don't worry if they come undone, they will stay. I just lost a couple at the top because I was not holding on. You want to hold on to the top of your your needle, so those don't come off. But just go ahead and pull them all down, and then we'll fluff them up. Come on down. Depending on the size of the needle you're working with, it might be a little bit hard on your fingers, but just keep on pulling until they're all down and on that that thread. Alright, now go back down to the end of your thread and grab it. And see all your, looks like a garland for a Christmas tree. Alright, now we are going to come and clip your needle off. Hold on to that thread though. Alright, and then pick up the thread on the other side, and we're going to just tug everything and pull, and we're going to secure these 2 pieces of thread. And once we wrap, all of this is going to round up. Alright, so go ahead and do that. Just going to tie it, and you'll want to get a good tug and a good knot. I'm going to knot it a few times just to be sure. Just to be sure, guys. Alright, now you can clip that excess. And then we're going to come around to the front, and you're just going to be doing some tugging. Get your green back in the middle where they're supposed to go, and fluff this little guy up. Like I said, just fluff and stuff until it looks like a pumpkin. And that is pretty much it, guys. Make sure your green is in the middle. I want your little stems to show. Alright, now we're going to, I'm going to spray this with a little hairspray or starch, just to make it hold a little bit better. Okay, and remember, if you're going to be spraying any of your bows, you need to get an old towel or cloth or something that you're not going to be using as much. And yeah, just lay it down. And I'm going to be using hairspray. I'm actually almost out. And I'm just going to lightly spray it, and then I'm going to fluff it up some more, and then it should hold its shape better. Now just give it one more fluff, and I'm going to allow this to dry on its own, and then we will add it to a clip. Okay, the last step of assembling our pumpkin puff is to attach it to a clip. I'm working with an alligator pinch clip that I lined in green, and I've got a couple of the bottle cap size felt circles. Alright, you're going to take your puff and turn it over. I need to clip that thread, don't I? Let me do that. Easy fix. Alright, I'm going to take it over, and we are going to hot glue one of the felt circles to the back. Sorry, I had to turn my camera off and attach it because my glue gun is not reaching Anyways, there is the felt circle on the back. Now we're going to add a little glue to the clip and attach the clip to the felt. I've got a pesky glue string following me. Now we're just going to take that other felt circle, add some glue, open up your clip, and we're going to glue it right on top of the other one. And it's going to sandwich your clip in between the two, just to give it more stability. And here's what it will look like once it is sandwiched together. And now it is ready to be worn. But that's it, guys. Another very simple tutorial for Halloween or fall, seeing that today is the first day of fall. Happy fall, y'all. And I hope you liked it. If you do create one, visit the Facebook page and post a picture. I would love to see them. I will talk to you guys in the next video.